there guys, and welcome back to the series, welcome back to our epic quest across Europe to win the top flight division in each of the European nations in the game. As you know by now, we are into the final 5 nations, the first of which is France. As you can see here, and you can see from the last episode, we are the manager of Paris Saint-Germain, having left Lyon at the end of last season. Now things are going exactly as you'd expect really here in France. As the manager of PSG, we are without a doubt the best team in the country. The league table and our form really reflects that. Now last time out you were here for that disappointing, very disappointing 3-0 defeat to Rennes. We then lost 1-0 to Dortmund in the Champions League, which again was disappointing. Bear in mind that PSG are the defending champions of the Champions League. But we did bounce back and with a nice comfortable 4-0 win over Saint-Etienne. Adel Medeur and Hernando Mina with the goals in this one, before a 10-0 thumping of admittedly lower league opposition. We did play a full strength squad as well in the cup. Followed that up again in the cup with the city rival in Paris FC, put 8 past them, so we've scored 22 goals in 3 games there, which is fantastic. And we scored 5 in the next one, back to league action against Reims. It was Kelowna with a hat-trick, Jaeger and Diakite getting on the score sheet. Wolfsburg 3-0 in the Champions League. This was really important for us to qualify for the next stage of the Champions League. Montpellier in the league table 4-0, Kelowna, Mina, Castellano and Cheatham with the goals, which was very good. 1-0 win over Celtic, which did secure our qualification in those top 8 spots in the Champions League, which we really needed. We beat Monaco 4-0 in the cup, which again was really good. Followed up again against Monaco with a 1-0 win in the league. You can see Kelowna got the only goal of the game there. Beat Lens in the cup before playing Lens again in the league, 1-0 in this one. Diakite with the only goal of the game in the 16th minute. We were dominant though. It was thoroughly deserved victory. 9-0 against Lorient in the league. Kelowna with 2, Castellano, Arnaud Ellis, Cheatham, Mina got a hat-trick, Blom all on the score sheet in an absolute thumping of a victory, which unfortunately I'm sort of glossed over it there. We picked up 2 injuries to Jaeger and to Cheatham. Medeur is already out injured, so we're a little bit lacking in the going forward on the wings sort of position at the minute, and we've had to sort of compromise. And the first of those games was against Angers. Thankfully, Angers are sort of inferior opposition really compared to Paris Saint-Germain. Castellano, Luaces and Kelowna got on the score sheet for this one. Kelowna's moved out to the right. We've brought Brom in on the left to cover the injuries. Luaces, he's back into midfield now, but it is Mina playing up front, but he did play up front for this game, and we absolutely battered Angers. Champions League round of 16 though, we did unfortunately lose 2-0 to Man United at Old Trafford, which was very disappointing. But we are back today for 2 games, the first of which is against Metz. But in terms of the league table, you can see that we are currently 20 points clear with 23 games played, so we are 2/3 of the way through the season, guys, which is why we're back today. We've won 22 of them, only that one lost to Rennes, which was disappointing. A positive goal difference of 59, which is absolutely massive in terms of how many we've actually scored and conceded. 71 and 12, which is really good. Nobody's really left or anything like that. Financially we're okay. We do lose a bit of money, but obviously with sponsorship and stuff like that coming in, then we will recoup that back at the end of the season. We did last season with Lyon. But Lucas, our only signing of the season, he's been absolutely fantastic. Played 29, scored 12 with 12 assists. You can see his ratings across the board there. He's been a really good signing for us. But let's get into today's first game, and it is against Metz, of course, looking to continue our good form in the league. And now the 2 standing wingers are both suspended. That's really good, isn't it? Do you know what? I'm just going to let the assistant pick and see what we end up with. Okay, Bodhert in goal has been very good. He's conceded a total of 22 in 38 games, 12 in the league so far this season. That's pretty decent. Moreira continues at right back. Of course, he is the starting right back. It's then Arnaud Ellis, De Luna as the 2 centre-halves, with Malek coming in at left back for today. He has played a few times this season, 13 starts in the league. So he does sort of get into the squad when needed. Tobar and Terea continue in midfield. Salgar comes in as the other midfielder, of course, the usual starting left back. Cardona is the left-sided player today. He has not played a game for PSG this season. He's got one in his career, but he's been mostly in fact he is in the PSG second squad. But he's going to get the start today on the left hand side, and on the right hand side is going to be Dibby, another one from the PSG second squad. Maybe not quite up to standard, but it needs must. We're short of players. And then it is Luakas who's going to start up front for us today. Hopefully he can bag a couple of goals. So as we get the game under the way, in the second minute, we're already on the attack. It's Moreira on this right hand side, finds Dibby. Moreira's cross is deflected. Salgar wins it though, falls to Tobar, and Torreira with the effort from range. First time shot from Hile Torreira, gets his 4th goal of the season from defensive midfield. It's an absolutely fantastic strike from the big man in the centre of the park there. It's a great first time effort. This cross from Moreira is a little bit poor, deflected up. Nice header from Salgar, great touch from Tobar. And how's that for a finish? What a finish from a defensive midfielder. That's absolutely fantastic. And that would move us to 23 points clear at the top of the table. Of course, Rennes do have a game in hand over us. Cardona with this corner towards that near post to Luna. It's headed clear by the defender though. We've done well to win it back through. The goal scorer Torreira. Now Amarellis spreads it wide to the left, and Malek, whose touch is absolutely shocking, and he let the Mets defender get there. But De Luna sweeps up for him, finds Malek. Now Tobar and De Luna again, weighing up his options, a little bit time. Good ball over the top towards Salgar. Can he get there? He can. Pulls it across, and the defenders knocked it onto the crossbar, and Dibby gets his 12th goal of the season. Of course, it's his first goal for PSG, for the first squad. He's played again for the second squad. He's got 12 this season now, obviously 11 for the second squad, and it's a little bit calamitous really from the defenders and the goalkeeper. But Dibby on his first, I think his first game for the first squad, gets on the score sheet, and Conchalves with the goal kick for Metz. Easy for the two defenders, they sort of get in each other's way, but Amarellis does find Dibby, the goal scorer. Comes across towards the left hand side, feeds it to Malek. Good ball into the box towards Luakas, who was offside anyway, but he didn't put the ball in the back of the net. Approaching half hour mark now, and it is Met with the ball. It's Berthe, goes all the way back to Conchalves in goal. Is he going to go long, pump it over the top for our central defenders? He certainly is. And Amarellis grabs that one, finds Moreira down the line towards Dibby, comes back inside to Tobar, to Moreira again. Now Torreira, Tobar with the ball over the top towards Moreira, who's continues his run. Good ball into Luekas, who's hit the crossbar with the header. That was really, really good football down this right hand side from Paris Saint-Germain, and we're looking to continue that with Cardona with the corner towards the near post. Surely De Luna was pushed. Indeed, the referee has given a penalty. De Luna threw himself on the floor there, maybe a little bit theatrically, but if he got a push in the back, we're not going to say no to that, are we? We're going to get the penalty, and it is going to be Luekas to take the resulting penalty. Steps up confidently. Good penalty right in the bottom corner. The goalkeeper guessed the right way, but Unai Luekas, our only signing for PSG, gets his 13th goal of the season. We're looking to make it 3. I think we've just been given another penalty. I'm not quite sure what happened there, guys. It didn't really show the start of the highlight. But we've got another penalty shout here. Possible handball, and it has been awarded. So Luekas with a chance to score his second penalty in the space of as many minutes. Steps up. Is he going to put this one in the corner again like the last one? Goes the opposite way. It's off the inside the post, and it's gone in. The goalkeeper went the right way again. And he'll probably feel a little bit hard done to that he hasn't got there. But rather fortuitously, we find ourselves 4-0 up inside this first half. 2 penalties. Oh, he went straight down the middle. It looked like it went to the left and hit off the inside the post to me. So he did wrong for the goalkeeper, really. Cardona with a corner again towards De Luna, that near post. Headed clear by the defender again, but Malek picks it up, finds Torreira. Cardona, ball into the box towards Luekas, is on a hat-trick. He swiped at it, but didn't really catch it. And Metz managed to clear it. As we approach half-time, you can see there Lyon are in 4th position, by the way, our former club. They've not had a stellar season. As now Luekas goes for his hat again with the header, but Conchalves makes a really good save to keep Metz just the 4 behind in this first half. But he's given the ball straight back to Moreira. Now it's Torreira, Tobar into Dibby. Dibby bringing the ball forward confidently. He's got his goal, so he's confidence flowing with the young man. Tobar finds Salgar on the edge of the area. The standing defensive midfielder, the starting left back, has the effort from the edge of the area, and it has gone just wide of the post. Good first half from Paris Saint-Germain's point of view, of course. 4-0 against Metz is, yeah. I've said it before about France, PSG. It's a little bit, it is a little bit of a farmers' league, and I apologise if I'm offending any French people who are watching, but you know yourselves that PSG win it pretty much every year. The money that they've got in real life, and of course in this save as well, is astronomical, and I don't really see how anybody else in France stands a chance. Right, we're 66 minutes in now, and it's our first highlight of the second half. Cardona with the ball towards Torre. It's cut out by the Metz attacker there, though. And then the other one's gone absolutely flying in, two-footed, but the referee's not giving anything. Amarellis gets the ball, plays over the top towards Luekas on his hat-trick, and he's put the ball in the back of the net for his hat-trick. But was he onside? I don't know, is the honest answer. We'll find out. It has been awarded. Luekas gets his hat-trick, his 15th of the season. It's a great ball over the top. Yeah, he's been played on by the left back, isn't he? He's been played on by the left back there. It's a great finish from outside the area as well from Luekas. Metz looking to get at least a goal back with this deep free kick. It's headed cleared by Amarellis though, and it falls to the hat-trick hero in Luekas, who brings the ball over halfway. He needs some support though. He's surrounded by Metz players. Comes back, he gives the ball away though to Mboyo. Mboyo inside to Diallo. Looks for Mboyo again, but Moreira is there. The different wavelengths there from the two Metz players. And now Malek on the left-hand side for PSG. Finds Cardona inside towards Torreira. Torreira coming forward, finds Dibi onto Luekas for his 4th of the game. The defender's done well to get back to him there. He's been given offside anyway. It has Luekas for that one. And that's the way it stays till full time, guys. A nice, comfortable 5-0 win. Unai Luekas picking up the Man of the Match award. And we extend that gap to the top at the top of the table now to 23 points. Of course, Rennes do have that game in hand, like we've already said. But yeah, 23 points clear it 2/3 of the way through the season is pretty good going. We'll just confirm that now with the league table. You can see there we are far superior in France. Lyon, like I said, down in 4th place. They've not had the best of seasons so far. They're only 3 points off second, which isn't that bad, but I think we left them with a decent enough squad for them to be certainly comfortable in second. We'll obviously keep an eye on that at the end of the season. Right guys, second game of today's episode is away to Bordeaux. I do have the second leg of the Champions League though against Manchester United. Hopefully we can overturn that 2-0 deficit that we've got from the first leg and get ourselves into the quarterfinals really. So I'm going to go do that now, and we'll come back and we'll do the Bordeaux game. So guys, I'll see you guys again in a minute. Right guys, welcome back to the second part of today's episode, where of course we are taking on Bordeaux. Unfortunately, it wasn't meant to be in the Champions League, and we were defeated again 2-0 by Manchester United, this time at home. So PSG, the defending champions of Europe, have been knocked out at the round of 16 stage, and as a result the board are quite disappointed with me, unfortunately. So we're not adding to our European tally of 2 so far. Of course, we've got a Conference League and a Champions League with Benfica. It's a little bit disappointing really, especially considering that we have got a very, very good squad here at PSG. But we are here to win the league, of course, which today is against Bordeaux, where hopefully we can continue our form that we're on. We've made some changes to the lineup, of course, having that mid-game week against Manchester United. Apologies there, not my microphone if there was a loud noise there, really sorry. Yeah, the midweek game against Manchester United has left us a little bit tired. We do welcome Medor back from injury though, and due to the fitness issues that we have got in those positions, we are going to put him straight into the starting lineup. So it's going to be Bodher in goal, De Luna, Amarellis, Diakite and Malek as the back 4, Tobar, Luekas and Salgar as the midfield 3. Andalusi comes in on the right hand side. He is retiring at the end of the season, the 34-year-old Belgian. He's only played 2 games for us this season, both from the bench. But we'll see how he gets on. Like I say, Medor has just come back from a long-term injury, so he probably get the first half, and then I may bring Joey Blom on for him. And then Colonna is going to make the start up top today. 34 goals now in 32 appearances for the Belgian. Right, so we've made it to 15 minutes in this game, and unfortunately nothing's happened yet. We are on top, but here is the first highlight of the game, guys. As I speak, 20 minutes in, it's Malek with the throw-in. Finding Diakite, back to Malek on the left-hand side. looking to drive towards that byline, gets the ball in towards the box instead, and Andalusi with the header, it's gone just wide of the post, making his first start of the season, of course, there, Andalusi. And now Bordeaux come on the attack. It's Leclerc on this left-hand side, finds Kone. Well cut out, though, by Colonna, but he's tackled well by Quintero. The ball switching play by Muller is a poor one, and De Luna deals with that comfortably, comes back to Bodhert in goal, weighing up his options now. Goes long over the top looking for Andalusi. Can't win the header this time, and the Bordeaux man does help it on, but Amarellis steps across, cuts that one out, finds Andalusi. Good ball forward towards Nicola Colonna, who is in behind the defence here, all by himself, though. I think no, it's a poor effort from Colonna. I thought the defender got back and made a block there, but that's a little bit better from a PSG point of view. And now it's Luekes finding Colonna. Left-hand side, we've got Malek in towards the penalty area. He's tackled well by the defender, and the referee's given a penalty. It looked like it was a perfectly good tackle by Leclerc there. A VAR check, of course, and it has been given as a penalty. That's an absolute shock. It looked like a fantastic challenge to me. It is going to be Colonna to take the penalty for his 35th goal of the season. Slots it into the bottom corner, and rather fortuitously there, Paris Saint-Germain do find themselves ahead right on the half-hour mark. I didn't think it was a penalty, guys. I really didn't think it was a penalty at all. It is a good penalty, though, from the Belgian. Colonna there, like I say, getting his 35th goal of the season. And as things stand, that would move us 23 points clear of Rennes in second place. Of course, they do have a game in hand, do Rennes. De Luna with his throw-in finds Amarellis into Luekes. Luekes comes back across towards Diakite, the Frenchman, into Tobar. Diakite again, Tobar, Amarellis. Nice little bit of passing here to free up some space from PSG. Amarellis finds Andalusi into Luekes. Luekes looking for Colonna again. He's in behind again. Has the effort. It's a poor one, really. And the goalkeeper claims that one comfortably. Colonna's not really got his shooting boots on so far today. Luekes with this free kick, though, for Andalusi. I think the goalkeeper saved it. He has made the save. It's a fantastic save by the Bordeaux goalkeeper. And it's Luekes to come across and take the resulting corner towards that near post again. And I think it was Diakite who got his head on the ball, but it's another good save by the goalkeeper. So as we come in at half-time, we are absolutely dominating the game, as you would expect from PSG. So far clear at the top of the table. And into the second half, you can see that we have made that change. We've brought Joey Blom on for Medeur on the left-hand side, I beg your pardon, as Bordeaux go close themselves. I forgot his name there. He's been out of the squad for that long. Medeur, obviously building back up to match fitness after such a long-term injury. He's not going to play the full 90 minutes, so we have brought Blom on. But with an hour gone, it is still very much PSG on top in this game. Bordeaux showing no real desire to get forward, but it would be nice if we went and got another goal. Really, we're going to take Andalusi off. He's on a 6.2 of another one who's not really up to match fitness. The lack of football. We'll get Colonna on their right hand side, and we'll bring Hernando Mina on to play up top. Into the final 10 minutes, Bordeaux throw-in. Grenwell finds Leclerc, who give away that penalty. He'll feel hard done to by that. We're allowing him to travel with the ball. It was a good idea, the switch, but De Luna cuts it out. The ball forward towards Mina. I think Mina was offside, but the referee's played on. De Luna again finds Malek on the left-hand side, inside the penalty area, chips it across towards the back stick, and Mina got his head on it, but it's the goalkeeper just watched it bounce past his post, and that is a full time. A narrow victory, and one which possibly shouldn't have been, because I really don't think it was a penalty. Amarellis has picked up the man of the match performance in the centre of defence, though all the defenders have got really good ratings there, but as you can see, Bordeaux had 4 shots with 1 on target, with the defenders not really had to do anything. But a win is a win. It's a little bit disappointing the way that we got the win and the fact that we've only scored 1, but like I say, a win is a win. And just to confirm, that victory, guys, does move us 23 points clear at the top of the table. It also secured Champions League qualification for PSG for next season, which does tell you just how far ahead we are. Like I say, 23 points. Rennes play on Sunday away to Lyon, who are second bottom, so you'd fancy Rennes to win that. So we'll say 20 points clear at the top. Now, of course, next time you will be back, it will be to see PSG wrap up the Ligue 1 Uber Eats title. There's no doubt about it now that we are going to win that one, and then we will start looking at our next nation as well. But guys, thank you very much for being here. As always, I hope you enjoyed the episode, And I will see you all next time, guys, where we wrap the title up. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.